Okay, so get this. How about a crash course in starting and scaling a business, but like entirely in Russian?
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, right. It's a 3-month intensive course for entrepreneurs, and it's a total deep dive.
Huh, a deep dive.
Exactly. And we're going to break down the whole thing, look at what makes it tick. So are you ready to jump in?
Yeah, let's do it. What do we have for source material today?
Okay, so we've got like a detailed course description, some testimonials from past students, and even some articles about the program in the Russian business press.
Okay, so what's the mission for this deep dive? What are we trying to unpack here?
All right, so imagine this. You're learning about fundraising, marketing, investor relations, all that good stuff, but you're also like picking up Russian business lingo, cultural insights, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty unique combination, right? I mean, learning business skills is valuable anywhere, but having that Russian context could be a serious game changer for anyone looking to tap into that market.
Exactly. You know, like one of the things that really jumps out at me is this whole learn by doing thing that they emphasize. It's not just lectures and theory. There's like hands-on projects and case studies and all that.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it sounds super practical, right? And when you think about it, what better way to learn than by actually doing the work?
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's something we can all relate to, right? Like whether you're trying to launch a business or learn a new language, you got to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's dive into some of the specifics here. This program covers the whole entrepreneurial journey, right? From getting that initial funding to scaling for like serious growth.
Okay, so like first up, fundraising basics. But think about this. You're pitching your idea to investors who are steeped in Russian business culture. Totally different ballgame.
Right. You know, that's a really interesting point. I mean, think about the different priorities and expectations investors from different regions might have. Like, what flies in Silicon Valley might not work in Moscow.
Exactly. And then there's marketing and PR. You've got to get the word out about your awesome product. But how do you do that effectively in Russia? You know, are we talking about Facebook ads or are we talking about something completely different?
Yeah, you'd have to be savvy about the platforms that are popular over there, like VK, Yandex.
Right. A whole different landscape to navigate. And then, of course, you've got to keep those investors happy, you know, investor relations. Building those relationships is key, whether you're in Russia or anywhere else.
Totally. You need that constant communication, transparency, making sure everyone's on the same page.
Okay, but here's the part that I think is really cool, right? After each session, you've got homework assignments to really like put what you've learned into practice. And you can choose to do them solo or work with a team.
Oh, interesting. So there's like a collaborative element to it as well.
Yeah. What do you think? Would you go solo or team up if you were taking this course?
Honestly, I think there's value in both, right? Like working independently lets you really focus on your own specific business idea and how to apply these concepts.
Right.
Right.
But on the other hand, teamwork, that's huge in the real world. I mean, bouncing ideas off each other, different perspectives, problem solving together, you know, that can lead to some breakthroughs.
Oh, yeah, totally. And who knows, maybe you even meet your future business partner in the course.
Exactly.
So it's like you get this crash course in entrepreneurship, A&D, a crash course in Russian business culture.
2 birds, 1 stone.
All right, so here's a question for everyone listening. Imagine yourself finishing this program, speaking fluent Russian, navigating the business world there like a pro. What's the one skill or insight that you think would have the biggest impact on your entrepreneurial journey?
That's something to think about.
Keep that question in mind and let us know your thoughts. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.